Most people believe wealth is loud. They believe it announces itself early. They believe it needs witnesses, but real wealth moves in silence. It doesn't explain where it comes from. It doesn't rush to prove it exists. It doesn't compete for attention. It simply lives quietly. There's a clear difference between having money and living with wealth. One is nervous, the other is settled. One wants to be seen, the other doesn't need to be noticed at all. Quiet wealth is not built for applause, it's built for longevity. It values comfort over reaction, stability over excitement, privacy over validation. It understands something most people never learn: attention is expensive. The more eyes on you, the more noise enters your life. Quiet wealth chooses calm. Old money is not obsessed with growth, it's obsessed with preservation, preserving time, preserving energy, preserving legacy. That's why it moves slower, not because it lacks ambition, but because it already knows where it's going. The quietly wealthy don't rush their mornings. They wake without alarms when possible. They drink coffee without checking notifications. They let the day arrive instead of attacking it. There is no panic in their schedule, no urgency in their tone. They move as if time is abundant, because for them it is. Quiet wealth understands that money is not the goal. Control is. Control over where you live, control over who has access to you, control over how your days are shaped. When you control your time, money becomes a background detail, important, but never dominant. You will never hear quiet wealth brag. It doesn't talk about investments. It doesn't explain businesses. It doesn't list achievements. Not because there's nothing to say, but because saying it would cheapen it. Old money understands that explanation is a form of permission, and it doesn't ask. Quiet wealth dresses that disappear, neutral colors, natural fabrics, clothes that blend into rooms rather than command them. No oversized logos, no trend driven silhouettes, no urgency in style. The clothes are chosen once, then worn for years, because replacing things constantly is a signal of instability. The quietly wealthy favor repetition. The same tailor, the same watch, the same restaurant on the same street. There is comfort in familiarity. They don't seek novelty for stimulation, they seek consistency for peace. When something works, it's respected, not replaced. Quiet wealth invests in quality because it hates interruption. Things that break demand attention, things that fail create friction. So it chooses objects that last, shoes that mold to your feet, furniture that ages with character, homes that feel grounded, not impressive, nothing temporary, nothing disposable. Old money understands something subtle. Flash attracts questions. Silence discourages them. The quieter you live, the fewer explanations are required, and explanations are exhausting. The quietly wealthy are careful with information. They don't overshare. They don't narrate their lives. They don't post every moment. Some experiences are sacred. Some conversations are private. Some wins are meant to be felt, not documented. Privacy is not secrecy, it's sovereignty. Quiet wealth also understands distance. Not everyone needs access. Not every invitation deserves a yes. Not every relationship deserves energy. Boundaries are maintained politely, but firmly, because peace is expensive and interruptions are costly. Travel looks different when wealth is quiet. No rushing through terminals, no dramatic arrivals, no social media countdowns, just smooth movement, familiar routines, a sense of calm wherever you land. When you travel often enough, it stops being an event. It becomes normal. Quiet wealth respects